Underway, the first game of the Auckland tour. Leeds playing from right to left as we look. Referee checks with both touch judges. Creaser gets the game underway. The kick's deep. Taken by Horo. He drives it as far as the 25. Stoke Leeds cover in there to meet him. And this time Brown, this powerfully built prop. But again, the Leeds front row in quickly. Falls back to O'Regan. Tries the chip down. Spencer stops it with his foot. Comes it back inside. Goes on to Basnett, who's come inside. And taken round the bootlaces though by Cooper. Spencer again, an acting halfback. Short ball. Heron onto Rain. This time Friend. Penalised. Holding down in the tattle. There's Pratt. Short ball to Powell. Over the 25. O'Regan halts his progress. The tattle over the top. Switch of direction this time from Stevens. Onto Lyons. Short ball. Back to Smithson. Tries to drive his way towards the post. Stevens again at acting halfback. Now onto Lee Crooks. Crooks stopped dead in challenge. Held by Horo and Friend. Six tattle coming up. Stevens again. And Auckland caught offside at the play of the ball. Creaser attempting to put the first points on the board this afternoon. Kick straight in front of the post. Takes his customary 3 paces round the corner like most kickers do these days. Ball unfortunately falls over. Pitch looking in excellent condition here at Headingley. He's playing with the sun in their eyes in this first half. Creaser sets himself for the kick. Up he comes, right-footed, and makes no mistake. Puts the first points on the board of the afternoon for Leeds. Kaiser comes up looking for the quick kick-off. Referee Linlop holds it up. The tap. Onto Horo, who's driving in. Again, the Leeds front row there. Powell down the bottom. Crooks over the top. Onto Freeman. No Auckland playing along the line. O'Regan tries his luck, driving straight down centre field. Switch direction. Onto Friend, tries to chip up with the chase. Spencer comes across, takes it well. Friend up there, following his kick through, makes the challenge. Now Basnett again, tries to relieve some of the pressure, save his forwards a bit of work while they regroup.
Summer signing from Widnes. This massive rebuilding programme currently going on at Leeds.
There's one of the Rain twins taking the short ball and bring it away in front. Leeds in front of their own post. Powell down on the 25. And Stevens again. Spencer onto Crooks. Short ball to Crooks. And Kaiser comes in with a high challenge and a bit of rough stuff going on in the tattle. Crooks and Kaiser. Referee in quickly to stamp out any further trouble. He's calling them both out now. Crooks volatile at the best of times. I think he was judged the innocent party there as the high tattle came in from Kaiser. He sent them both off. Crooks and Kaiser. Kaiser for the high tattle. Crooks for the retaliation. And Friend. Back to Cooper. Short ball to Krieger. Heron holds on. A loose forward. Bit of a mess at the play of the balls. Krieger picks up again. Referee allows play on. Nordmeyer. Out to Friend. Looking for the run around. Ball inside to Rapati. He's tackled just 10 yards from the Leeds line. Auckland looking to open their account. Friend. It's on to Reagan. On to Brown. He shrugs off one challenge but taken to ground by Jackson. About 3 yards from the Leeds line. With Friend again. On ball out to Cooper.
Sixth tattle coming up.
Six tackle coming up. Ball to Friend. Does a long ball out to Horo. Horo's going for the line. Tattle just short on the six tackle.
And the changeover.
It's Stevens that brings it away from the changeover. Lions are acting half back. The Leeds forwards waiting. Referee calling out.
Basnett comes up to restart.
Basnett restarts from the tap. Makes about 5 yards. As the Auckland pack come in to challenge. Stevens again at acting half back. Onto Lions. Onto Rain. The ball's going loose. It's kicked on. And another penalty to Leeds. High tackle this time from the prop, Brown.
High tackle coming in again from Auckland, this time from Nordmeyer. So again,
It'll be Spencer.
the kick to touch on the commentary side here at Headingley. The ball comes high.
Puts the kick high into touch. Commentary side of Headingley. Basnett again restarts with a tap on the halfway line. Decides to run inside looking for the gap. Bundled to ground by Brown. Stevens again at acting halfback. Inside to Roy Powell. Stevens again at acting halfback. Ball inside to Rain. Each time the Leeds forwards take up this ball, they're making about 5 yards of ground. Stevens again at acting halfback. Switch move. Goes wrong. Spencer, the Leeds fullback, there to tidy up. Leeds still in possession. Referee allows play on. Out to Heron. Short ball inside to Creaser. Shrugs off one challenge. Back to Powell. 6 tackles coming up as Leeds played along the line. Out to Schofield. Tries the kick through. Krieger's coming across and he decides to play safety first. Puts the ball high into the stand. And again, Leeds just showing what they can do. And they decide, throw the ball out. Ball goes loose from the scrum. It's a loose hand. It's Auckland who'll come up with it. Horo makes about 10 yards with a run, but again, another high challenge coming in, this time from Leeds. So a chance for Brown to put some yardage between his line. Finds touch just about 5 yards short of the halfway. Horo comes in high, takes a challenge from Rain. Referee Lindop straight on the spot. Horo doesn't like it. Referee allows them to play on. Auckland battering the way through with the forwards. And switch position to Regan. He's taken out late. The ball's loose. And there's a bit of a sort out between the Auckland forwards and the Leeds forwards. Now it's all on. Everybody's going in. Auckland showing that they're not here just for the trip. They're going to get stuck into this game. Fighting all over the field. Both touch judges are on. Nice. Horo puts a left hook in. And it's still going on. Referee Linlop trying to calm things down. There's players on the floor. Remember, both teams down to 12 men. 2 players in the sin bin at the moment. Referee Lindop calls consultation in the middle with his 2 touch judges. Looks like could be some sending offs, and there is. Number 12, Horo. He takes the early bath. Aided by Keith Rain. Here we see the start of the trouble. Ball out to Reagan. He gets rid of the ball quickly. The high tackle comes in from Rain. Rain. Be Auckland with a penalty attempt. You get the penalty initially before the brawl broke out. And the high tackle by Rain on the Auckland captain, Ron O'Regan. Peter Brown attempting to open Auckland's account. Kick about 10 yards in from touch as Brown comes up. Kicks high, but it's not got the distance. Creaser that brings it away. Now Lyons trying to go on himself from acting half-back, sees the gap. He's looking round for support, but he's on his own at the moment. And a good tackle, strong challenge comes in from the Auckland fullback Krieger. Now Pratt getting his first touch of the ball this afternoon, getting in the action. And Stevens going to acting half-back. Tries to put the ball inside onto Lyons. Now Lee's playing across the line. Roy Powell slips the gap. Just has his feet taken from under him by Ropati. Creaser again onto Heron. Short ball from Heron to Australian Jackson. Pass from Jackson onto Schofield. It looked forward, but referee allows play on. Schofield's tackled on the 25. Stevens again at acting half-back. Now Leeds again played along the line. Heron comes off one foot, comes inside. He's got players on either side. Leeds have the overlap, puts the ball back, and Spencer goes in for a try under the post. Backing up well in the line. Creaser again with the conversion attempt, straight in front of the post. And the Auckland team call a team meeting by the side of the post. As Creaser sets himself up for the conversion. And it's there, straight between the post. Here we see on the replays, Leeds playing on across the field. It's the break by Heron that makes it. He has Smiths on his side, but he misses him out, puts the pass out to Spencer, and he goes in straight under the post. So Crooks does the high kick into touch, just above the commentary side, near at Headingley. Again, it's Basnett that restarts with a tap, makes inroads into the Auckland territory. Brought to ground by Nordmeyer. And Stevens, short ball bank onto Crooks. He tries to go through the blue and white wall. Takes 3 challenges to put him down. Stevens again. Ball back to Roy Powell. Stevens decides to go around the short side, misses out Crooks. Tackle just short of the 25. Spencer acting half-back. Go to Lyons, to Heron again, slips the challenge onto Powell. Come on to Creaser, back inside, and there he is, Spencer again. Joins the line very well. Second try for Spencer within 5 minutes. You will see from the replay, Spencer at acting half-back as Leeds played along the line. Again, it's Heron. Makes the break inside, puts it out to Powell. Out to Lyons, and the Spencer's there backing up well to go in under the post. Again, Creaser left with an easy conversion attempt. As you can say, if there is any easy conversion attempts in rugby league, they kick straight in front of the post. And he bangs the kick over, in fact puts the ball straight out of the ground.
Krieger gets the game underway, kick deep, straight to Peter Jackson. Decides to run to the centre of the field. Runs into good Auckland cover in shape of Horo. Now Powell tries to bust through the challenge. Stevens again acting half-back. Now Leeds play along the line. Crooks sugs off the high challenge. He's finally held by Kaiser. Decides to play the ball to himself. Makes another 10 yards. Now Stevens again onto Lyons. Tattle comes in from Panapa. The 6 tackles coming up. Well now with Crooks. As the kick over the defence, but taken well by Mann. Shugs off Basnett. And Jackson comes in, Basnett recovers. A man challenged and taken into touch. Ron O'Regan, the short ball to Horo, held in the challenge. On to Freeman, now to Brown. Krieger joining the line, slips one challenge. Spencer comes in. Well, Krieger went over, but he's penalised for the double movement. Led off for Leeds. Ball out to Basnett, tries to drive his way through. Taken well by Kaiser. Now Lee Crooks tries his luck, shrugs one challenge. He's finally taken to ground by Ropati. Now Roy Powell wants to drive it through. Schofield screaming for the ball on the inside. Powell just couldn't unload. Now Leeds play down the narrow side. Quick slip by Heron. He's got Schofield with him. Is Schofield going to score his debut? He's going away. Bonappa's chasing and Schofield goes in. Oh, what a way to crown a debut. Gary Schofield scores his first try for the Leeds club. That's got the crowd singing here at Headingley. And Gary Schofield appears to be fitting in well in the Leeds side. I know he was only signed during the midweek, but he has a great understanding with Lee Crooks. Played together at Hull and they've represented Great Britain as well. Schofield always seems to appear on Crooks' shoulder as he drives through. This time the break was made by Heron. And Schofield backed up well. Leaving Creaser with a difficult kick. As to the previous three. This time with 25 yards out. Left hand side of the post. Up he comes, the kick was turning, but it skims the front of the post. Freeman feeds. Receives from the back, has a good run, puts it inside to Krieger. Pratt's coming in, but Krieger's still going. But he's taken just a yard from the line by Roy Powell. This time it's Horo. Is Horo going to go over? Solid defence from Leeds. No, Auckland play along the line. Brown decides to run it himself. Yards lost in the move. On to Freeman. Cooper. So on to Ropati. Stands in the tackle, offloads well to Cooper. Auckland running round in circles at the moment. Kaiser knocks the ball back. Almost challenged by his own player. Now decides to straighten up. And straight at Jackson, but a good challenge from Peter Jackson. And Queensland rep this season. And Reagan can't hold on. The fifth tackle gone and Auckland have lost 20 yards in the move. All now with Freeman. Can't hold on to the ball. The kick goes up. And taken well by Crooks. It's Cooper who put the kick up. Under the challenge of Roy Powell. So the incentive loss from Auckland. On to Smithson. Stevens again. So inside Heron, long ball to Jackson. Now on to Basnett in space down this wing. Shrugs off one challenge, goes around Krieger. And Krieger just did enough. Basnett lost his footing, rolled into touch. This time it's Kaiser coming on the burst. Takes it up now, good run. But a good challenge from the lead hooker Stevens. On to Ron O'Regan. Works the run around with Freeman, puts the shot inside past to Cooper. Cooper's going over. And he does. And good build-up from Auckland. And get the first points on the board on this English tour. And also leaves Brown with an easy conversion attempt.
First try for Auckland coming from this set piece. Reagan gets the run around with Friend, ball inside to Cooper, and Cooper goes in through some slack Leeds cover. Cooper opens Auckland's account on this tour.
Brown, the 25-year-old prop from the Teatro Club in Auckland. Chance to start his scoring. And the kick's missed. Oh, would you believe it? Straight in front of the post. Ron O'Regan. Crowd claiming there for an obstruction as Brown came through, but referee allows play on. So ball it to Freeman on the 6th challenge, and an interception from Schofield. And Schofield goes in for the second try of the afternoon, straight under the sticks. Well, what a gift. The 6th tackle was coming up. Freeman elected to play the ball out. Schofield was there lurking in the Auckland line, took the pass and went in on the post, under the post. And Gary Schofield making an instant hit for the fans here at Headingley. The creaser again, his 5th attempt. And he makes no mistake, puts the ball right out of the ground. Score now Leeds 24, Auckland 4. Ron O'Regan, short ball inside to Peter Opati. Auckland playing at the narrow side. O'Regan back inside to Mann. Offloads well to Krieger. Play now inside the Leeds quarter. Nordmeyer was acting halfback. To Freeman, short ball inside to Panapa, inside to Kaiser, and Kaiser goes in. Quick hands, quick flick pass from Panapa. As Kaiser goes in by the post.
And the ball coming out along the Auckland line. Friend on to Brown, inside to Panapa. He was almost through slack Leeds cover. Managed to get his pass away onto Kaiser, and he goes in by the side of the post.
Auckland just showing us what kind of rugby they can play. They settle down, cut off the rough tactics. This time Brown makes no mistake. Takes the Auckland score to 10. Ball out to Powell. Tries to slip the challenge. Kaiser. Ball back to Crooks for the kick. This time, it's Creaser who's penalised, is offside. The quick tap, played by Brown. Drives it in himself. Now on to Ron O'Regan. Short pass inside to Rupate. But he's held on the 25. It's Nordmeyer, goes to acting halfback. Ball now to Panapa. We've just been informed that number 7 is Clayton Friend. Guesting for Auckland. Plays for the North Sydney club. It's Kaiser's tackle just 10 yards out. Friend again. Shows the dummy, tries to get his pass away, but taken just 2 yards from the line. 6th tackle coming up. Friend plays it to himself, onto Krieger. The ball bounced back off Powell's legs. Krieger, the fullback, was there. He scores in the first minute of the second half. And Crook complaining bitterly. The referee Linlop allows the try to stand.
Try coming up on the sixth tackle. Friend tries to chip through. Comes back off Crooks' legs, and Creeker's there to go in for the try.
The kick about 26 yards out, left-hand side of the post. Brown comes up, kick loose good, and it is. Narrows the gap to just 10 points. Score now leads 24, Auckland 14. Just 3 minutes into the second half. A lot of people remembering from Swinton. The Lions gets the feed onto Creaser. Short ball inside from Jackson to Spencer. The Auckland cover quickly regroup. Now Schofield tries to go it again from acting halfback. He's into Tiero Pate. Now Crooks driving it down centre field. Steams right in halfback. Now Roy Powell takes up the running. Looking to get the ball away. And finally taken to ground about 15 yards inside the Auckland half of the field. Now Leeds play along the line, stretching Auckland. Crooks playing out wide. Long ball from Crooks onto Gibson. Is Gibson going to go into the corner? But a brilliant tackle comes in from number 7, Clayton Friend. Oh, that was a try-saving challenge from the Auckland half. Saved a certain try. Looks like Gibson's come on and replacing John Basnett for the second half. And Friend feeds. Didn't look like it had gone in the scrum. The referee makes them pack down again. Good heel. Friend gathers from the back. Lyons is round there quickly. Inside Friend plays it to himself. Lyons is caught offside. No chance for Brown with a big kick. Save his forward some work. Looks about 15 yards. There's Nordmeyer. It's the ball inside to Tumavar. He runs into a Leeds brick wall. A short pass inside from Friend. Finds Brown taking just 10 yards inside his own half of the field. Now switch of direction, Reagan onto Timavare. Short ball inside, the referee spots the forward pass. Brings play back. So Lyons feeds the scrum. So out the narrow side to Jackson. Ball goes loose. It's Auckland that come up with it. On inside to Ron O'Regan. Tackle just over the halfway. Short ball from Friend. Ball to Panapo, he's got support on his inside, but Toro, he goes without it. It's kicked on. The referee calls them back for the knock-on. As Brown decides to take the tap, plays it himself, makes 5 yards. Inside the Leeds quarter. As Nordmeyer goes to acting halfback. Now he decides to have a run himself, around the narrow side. Tackle well low. Man and ball by Schofield. This time Horo goes crossfield, makes no ground. Ron O'Regan with the set piece move, puts on to Tumavare. Now Friend from acting halfback shows the dummy, puts the ball inside. It's under Kaiser's legs. Horo picks up. Referee, 6 more tackles. Much to the disgust of the ground. And Auckland going for a try. I'll see who it is at the moment. It's the prop, Peter Brown. The score now leads 24. Auckland 20, the conversion to come. And taking his time with the conversion attempt. The kick comes up, it's high, it's turning. Just sweeps the right hand upright. The score remains, Leeds 24, Auckland 20.
Again involved in this try. The ball goes under Kaiser's legs, it's picked up by Horo. These players looking for the knock-on, but referee Lindop allows 6 more tackles as Brown takes it from acting halfback. Goes up, just gets the ball over the line.
Krieger will restart with a 25-yard drop. Kick goes high. Pat decides to stop it with his foot, then picks up. Has to run crossfield. Panappa's up there quickly. Throws Pratt back in the tackle. Spencer tries his luck from acting halfback. Money succeeds in running crossfield. Now Crooks tries to straighten up the challenge. Throws a good ball back onto Heron. A good challenge comes in though from Kaiser. And Powell to Lyons. Now he's playing it across the line. Long ball out to Schofield. Schofield held in the tackle by Rapati. Heron again. Long ball out to Masco. Now on to Jackson. Sugs off Panappa's challenge. And straight into man. He's held in the challenge. And didn't seem to like that challenge. Jackson. As Creaser puts the ball deep down into Auckland territory. Picked up well by Krieger. Looking for the gap. Held by Powell and Schofield. 10 yards inside his own half of the field. As Horo comes in from acting halfback. Decides to have a run himself. Shrugs one challenge. Now Auckland play along the line. Panappa. It's a hospital pass, but he managed to get out of it. And man has a canter up the far touchline. Play now inside the Leeds half of the field. It's a long pass comes out from Friend. Picked up well though by Kaiser. Ball now to Ron O'Regan. Looking for touch. Pratt's chasing back. But a good kick by the Auckland captain. Takes play back into the Leeds quarter. Lyons feeds as the scrum collapses, takes it up from the back. Got support with him, Pratt. Takes it, juddles it, finally loses it. And Auckland gain possession. And Friend goes to acting halfback, onto Panappa. Now onto Tumavare. Goes one challenge, there's a forward pass. Referee Lindlop hasn't seen it. Allows play on. Well picked up though from Friend onto Regan. Back inside to Panappa. Turns one tackle. Auckland pressing just 15 yards from the Leeds line. They bring it along the line. Long ball out. And the final pass goes to ground. And it'll be Spencer who'll come up with it for Leeds. Oh, with Maskell trying to drive it away. Makes 5 yards. Powell. Shrugs through one challenge. Good run by Roy Powell. That was a good ball back to Lyons. Onto Maskell, but a good challenge comes in from Panappa. Now Leeds opening up the play. They play it out to the left. Heron sells the dummy. Back inside to Lyons. Onto Schofield. Is this going to be Schofield's hat-trick? It looks like it. But Krieger recovered well. Stops Schofield just 5 yards from the Auckland line. Man commits the professional foul. Holding Schofield down. Saw there was no one at home. Defending the Auckland line. And Stretcher going round the far side for Schofield as Creaser comes up with a kick. And it's skate. The left hand upright. Until Regan that comes away with it for Auckland. Good break for Auckland. Our friend centre field throws a short pass to Krieger. Again the pass looked a bit suspect, but referee Lindop allows the play on. As the Reagans unceremoniously dumped to the ground by Gibson and Jackson. Auckland playing along the line, quick hands. Tumavare can't hold. The referee calls the knock on. The floodlights come on here at Headingley. It was a sunny winter afternoon. As Lyons feeds, gets a return, tries to go around the blind side, but O'Regan out to the scrum quickly to snuff out the challenge. Now to Heron. Fought twice out the pass. Maskell onto Crooks. Crooks tries to step inside to get the ball away to Powell. Maskell again. Onto Heron. Onto Creaser. Onto Jackson, tries to come inside. Has his legs taken on from under him by Tumavare. Well, now with Smithson, good ball out to Maskell. 6 tackles coming up. We'll look for Crooks with a high kick. And Crooks is standing out very wide. Now Leeds play along the line. Crooks gets it inside to Powell. Powell tries to turn and the challenge is still going. Holds the ball inside onto Spencer. And good move there by Leeds on the 6th tackle. And again came from, and could be the man of the match, Roy Powell. It's unfortunate as the final pass went to ground. As Lyons feeds, gets the return, and referee sees the obstruction. So Auckland get the penalty. Brown puts the high kick to touch. Gains about 20 yards. Tumavare takes up the challenge, but a good tackle comes in from Maskell. Nordmeyer. Now on to Kaiser. Tackle well in centre field. Friend goes to acting halfback, tries to go it himself, misses a man out, puts it on to Panapa. He's side through the Leeds defence, slips out from Jackson. Basnett's chasing. And Panapa decided to come inside and Basnett recovered. And this time Auckland go over. The substitute back, number 14. So that evens things up. Score Leeds 24, Auckland 24.
Long ball out from Friend, misses out O'Regan, onto Panapa. He goes through the Leeds defence. Basnett's chasing back desperately. Panapa decides to come inside though.
It's like Tumavare who scored, number 14 for Auckland. It's about 30 yards out. Brown again taking his time with the conversion. Could take Auckland into the lead for the first time this afternoon. Up he comes, the kick's high. Has he got the distance? And it's waved away by the touch judges. The score's all tied. Leeds 24, Auckland 24. Auckland right back in the game. Who would have thought it at half time? Down 24 points to 8. And come back well in this second half. Playing good rugby. Now Crooks tries the deep ball. And that finds touch just a yard from the corner flag. He's just keeping the two packs apart. Friend feeds, receives from the back. Now still on it himself. Good tackle from David Creaser. Now Auckland with the tails up. Short ball inside to Krieger. And will slip the challenge of Heron. Tackle just short of the 25. This time it's Nordmeyer. Tries to play the ball to himself, makes 5 yards. Now Krieger again. Comes round from acting halfback, slips one challenge. Tackle just short of the halfway on the 6 tackles coming up. The ball goes back to Ropati. Kick deep. Pratt caught in two minds. Now picks up, and this time there's a penalty to Leeds. Horo, the number 5, offside. Bosnick comes up for the restart, decides to run it in himself, looking for the gap. Tackled by Brown on the 25. Now Roy Powell comes up with a drive. Good run by Powell. Maskell in half-back. Now Lee's putting the set-piece move as Crooks comes through, looking to unload it. Maskell to the challenge. Couldn't hold on the ball. It's Krieger who comes away for it for Auckland. Takes play up to the 25 as another Leeds player is down, injured in back shot. Ropati makes 12 yards with his run. Now ball to Clayton Friend, and Panapa backing up well, turns Spencer, but Spencer just does enough, takes him to ground, slows the momentum down. And Spencer looks like down as well, injured. It looks like a battlefield at the moment here at Headingley. As Friend slips them wide open, back to Tumavare, back to Friend. And Friend tackled just 5 yards short of the line, Leeds with 10 men. As Auckland bring it out wide. Wild pass from Reagan. On a drop goal attempt, and it's there. Auckland go into the lead for the first time in the game. Score, Leeds 24. Auckland 25 as referee stops the clock. Leeds the head in the feed. 25 yards from the Auckland line. Lions will come up with it as the scrum collapses. Heron onto Lee Crooks. And be desperate defence for Auckland. As Crooks takes play inside to the Auckland quarter. Stevens acting half-back, goes a long pass out to Heron. Tries to turn. Nordmeyer comes under over the top to complete the challenge. Now Crooks again, this time Crooks tries to drop, the kick's high. And it's there. Lee Crooks levels the scores. Score now, Leeds 25. Auckland 25. Wrapped up in two-man Auckland defence. Now Lions saw the gap. Ball now goes back to Creaser, puts the kick deep, drives Auckland back. And Krieger comes across, takes it well. Now decides to straighten up. Taken well by Stevens. We've gained valuable ground. This time it's Horo, tries his luck, shrugs out to one challenge, shrugs out to two. Tackle completed though by Stevens. O'Regan on to Panapa. Now back to Panapa. Friend, short ball inside to Brown. Back to Horo. Good response from the Headingley crowd. As Auckland keeping the ball alive. O'Regan. Long pass out onto Brown. He's split the defence. He's looking around for support. Pass again, look forward, but referee allows play on. His man is tackled. He's 20 yards from the Leeds line. Now Auckland again bring along the line. 6 tackles coming up. Are we going to see another drop goal? Ball goes back to Panapa. Tries to put the high ball up. Panapa's chasing. Maskell can't gather, the ball's loose. Finally picked up by Jackson. He's tackled on the line but just manages to keep the ball in play. Now Bosnick brings the ball away from acting half-back. Tackled by Tumavay. Now it's Heron trying to get his forwards moving. And Leeds still stuck inside their own quarter. As Crooks brings up the challenge, throws the loose ball in back. Picked up well though by Lions. Just couldn't get his final pass away. Clayton Friend to feed for Auckland. Sees the return from the back. Quick ball inside onto Horo, going down the centre of the field, slips full-back Maskell. It's the ball back into Krieger. Krieger's still going. Is he going to score in the dying minutes? And Auckland are in. The substitute forward. An ecstasy here from the Auckland players. It's number 15 goes in the dying minutes.
Auckland out from Eel against the head. One friend inside to Horo. Beats one man. Slips a gem of a pass back to Krieger. He's held by Jackson but still manages to get his pass away for Dean Lonergan to go in the corner.
And Brown sets himself up. Bobby comes, the kick's high, looks to be turning. And he just fails to find its mark, and there goes the hooter. Auckland win this first game of the tour, 29 points to 25. Game really of two halves. Started off a bit heavy, there was punches thrown, 2 players sent off within the first 10 minutes. The Leeds went in with what seemed to be a commanding 24 points to 8 lead at half time. But it was all Auckland in the second half. Split the Leeds defence open on a number of occasions and scored in the dying minutes.
Referee checks with both linesmen and Timavare gets the game underway. The kick's deep. Johnson takes it well, decides to run it back in. Taken well though by Cooper. Just 10 yards from his own line. And the first free kick of the game. Cooper not allowing Johnson up to play the ball. Another short ball. Sanderson can't hold the ball. It's Auckland that come away with it. Taken by Holden and Gregory. And this time Warrington caught offside at the play the ball. It's like Mark Roberts. As Brown comes across, decides to take the line kick. It's the kick high. So Hooker going for the restart. Lonergan comes in, misses him out. Horo decides to drive it in. A good stout Warrington defence. And playing out along the line. Freeman onto Lonergan. And he's tackled on the 25. And tackle from Roberts. Now Freeman again, and this time Warrington caught offside at the play the ball, and the late tackle comes in. It's Freeman who took the heavy high tackle. Referee didn't see it. I think this time Auckland decide to put the points on the board. And Brown decides in the second half. This time Brown comes up right-footed, makes no mistake. Takes Auckland into 2 points to 0 lead. And Freeman to Mavare, puts the passer. Taken well by Mann. And there's a Warrington player down on the floor as the ball goes through Reagan's legs. And chipped through by Freeman. And finds touch, just about 5 yards from the Warrington line. Meanwhile, back play, Mark Forster down injured. He was caught in the tackle. So the first scrum of the evening. Keith Holden to feed. Good heel by Webb. Holden comes round the back, puts it out to Mike Gregory, out to the scrum very quickly. As Mike Gregory had an outstanding season with Cronulla Sutherland in Australia this season. As Holden looking for space. And Tamati gets the works from Ron O'Regan. And crowd saw that. Referee allows the game to play on. And another high tackle. Referee Whitfield in there quickly. And cut down on any trouble. Paddy Tumavare there. Caught for the high challenge. Whitfield stops the clock. Having a word with Ron O'Regan and Paddy Tumavare. In the meanwhile, Warrington about to make a substitution. Number 14, David Lyon, about to take the field. Place Mark Forster. And Turner puts the penalty to touch. Takes play inside the Auckland half. And Webb comes up. And again, referee Whitfield stops the clock, allows the substitution to take place.
Looks like Forster could have cut one around the head. Webb puts it onto Tamati. He drives straight into the Auckland hand, but met well though by Brown and Mann. The two props. Slips one challenge. Now he has to play the ball. Gregory missed out, but Tony Humphries. And so tackling though from Brown. Again, no holding, plays it round the left side, slips on challenge, shrugs off, throws a wild pass. It's knocked on by the Oro players. Good advantage played though by Whitfield as Gregory comes away with it. 6 more tackles. Now on to Turner. On to Gary Sanderson, shrugs one challenge. And taken well though by Freeman, just short of the Auckland 25 as Holding throws a long ball. Also inside to Humphries. And the cover comes across quickly. And Mike Gregory acting half-back, and this time Auckland caught offside. Turner places the ball. Doesn't waste much time in his kicking. Rain still pouring down here at Wilderspool. And Turner tries for a second time. Another around the corner kicker, as he so often now in rugby league. Up he comes, left-footed, and he evens the scores up. Score now, Warrington 2, Auckland 2. Gary Freeman to feed the scrum. Ball goes in. He's got a heel out. Freeman goes around the blind side. He slips one challenge. He's got his wingman with him. Sam Panapa is going on the far side, back inside to Freeman. This is going to be a good run. But Drummond recovers well, comes across from the opposite wing to take Panapa down. In the Warrington quarter, now Auckland play along the line. A long ball out from Cooper. And Lyon just couldn't hold it. But I'm sure if he had have held onto that ball, he'd have gone straight under the post. Onto Humphries, now Tamati on to Holding. Tamati gets a reverse pass. Quick pass from Mike Gregory. Peters streaking down the left of the field, but he's lost the ball in the challenge. Cooper comes up with it. And puts it out to... And Nisiro came away with it. Well, it's a Freeman again. Puts the kick. Going to fine touch, and the ball rolls in just over the Warrington 25. Referee just waiting for Tamati to join the scrum. The ball goes in. The heel against the feed. It's Freeman who comes up with it. Auckland onto Reagan. Onto Horo. Tries his luck down the centre. Gregory comes in with the challenge. Now Reagan again. Wants to run around with Cooper. There's a gap there for Lonergan. He's driving forward. He shrugs off one challenge. Is he going to go over? And referee gives a try. It took a little while to make up his mind, Robin Whitfield, but he's finally given the try. Peter Lonergan saw the huge gap and driving forward. He took 4 Warrington players with him. Ronald Reagan went in to give him a bit of extra support. He went over the line. Not much wind here tonight. Rain seems to be coming straight. So Brown taking his time. Crowd here getting a bit upset. Brown comes in right-footed, the kick's high, and it's there. Takes Auckland into 8 points to 2 lead.
Try again coming from the scrum. There's 2 runarounds in this. Sean Horo stood out with Ron O'Regan, the captain. He takes the tattle. Reagan goes to acting halfback. Wants to run around with Freeman and finds Lonergan in space. He holds off 2 Warrington defenders and finally strength takes him over the line.
No Auckland play along the line. Lonergan strokes up one challenge. And again, sound Warrington defence. Auckland player now. Kaiser gets his first touch of the ball from coming on. There's a good ball out from Reagan. Back inside to Cooper. Freeman going round. Shrugs off 3 challenges. Throws a good ball out onto Horo. Horo being herded into the far corner. Tries to shrug off a challenge and he's there. the break all started from the move from Freeman. It's the ball out to Mark Horrell. Warrington cover looked to be coming across to hurt him over into the far corner. Slipped 2 challenges and finally bounced out over the line off a Warrington player. So Auckland take the score further. The score now, Auckland 12, Warrington 2. The conversion attempt to come from Peter Brown. Try coming just on the half hour.
Auckland's second try coming along. Good teamwork, and Auckland team refusing to die with the ball. Suspicion of a forward pass there from Reagan. Puts it onto Freeman. He cuts it inside 3 Warrington defenders. Puts it out to Mark Oro. He was looking to unload. And finally bounced off the Warrington defenders.
Kick about 23 yards out again to the right hand side of the uprights. Brown starts his run. There comes, the ball's high, but it's waved away by the touch judges. So the score remains Warrington 2, Auckland 12. Warrington losing ground in that attack. Now Kevin Tamati takes it up, tries to use brute strength to drive it through. On to Holden again. And decides to put up the high kick. Krieger's underneath it, he can't hold it, it's picked up well by Roberts. And Roberts is in for the try. Well, it looked like Krieger had that ball covered. Unfortunately, slipped through his hands, bounced perfectly from Mark Roberts. And he goes in to put the first try on the board tonight for Warrington.
Warrington's first try coming from the speculative kick from Holden. Kicks high, Auckland fullback Krieger under no pressure. He can't hold it, bounces looking for Mark Roberts. And he scores.
Turner comes, squeezes it just inside the left hand upright, takes score now, Warrington 8, Auckland 14. Coming up to half time. Inside the Warrington quarter. Brown having difficulty getting down, but referee allows to play on as Gregory comes away with it from the base of the scrum. Made by his opposite number, Reagan. As Keith Holding goes to in half back. Puts the ball onto Harnan. Webb. Flips it onto Turner. Traves the dummy. Warrington not breaking this sound Auckland defence. To be going back at the challenge, puts it out to Holden, slips the challenge, puts a good pass out onto Peters. He's driving to the far side, he's got Drummond in support now, Drummond gets the ball, the crowd come to the feet. Freeman's chasing after him, but Drummond's going to go in. Well, one moment Warrington were entrenched in their own half, they didn't know where they were going. Quick slip move, out to Peters. Drew in the wingman. Put the ball out to Drummond and Drummond went in to score the try just 10 yards to the right hand side of the post. Brings Warrington right back into the game. Can Turner level the scores with his conversion? Score Warrington 12, Auckland 14. Drummond not been very active during the night. Surely showed his paces there. On the perfectly timed pass from Peters. So Turner not wasting any time, up he comes. Left footed, and from the sound of the crowd it's gone through. So the score's now tied. Warrington 14, Auckland 14.
Warrington playing the ball out along the line. Long ball from Holding to Roberts, the second row forward, playing as the centre. He draws the Auckland cover perfectly, puts the ball out to Des Drummond. Drummond goes in for one of his specials, outpaces the cover.
Now Warrington played out to the left, all across the line. Roberts, that's a good pile, out to Johnson, backing up well, joining the line. He's Tattle 10 yards inside the Auckland half of the field. The sixth Tattle. The ball goes to Holden. He's taken off to the ball, challenged by Cooper, by Freeman. Sorry. The touch judge is on, referee Whitfield allows play on as Krieger comes away with it. And Warrington players going to wreak their revenge. And Referee Whitfield again in there to calm down any hot-headedness in both camps. I think Freeman's still incensed from the scrum in the early minutes of the second half, where Holding came round quickly, hit him hard. Side Tariqi's revenge as Holding put in the high kick. So referee Whitfield bringing Freeman back, checking on Holding's physical state. And he gets the works, and it's going to be a free kick. Word play stopped. And straight away Tony Barra sends on the bucket of sand. Doesn't take much time, this lad, with his kick. Up he comes, left-footed. And it's there, straight over the black dot. Takes Warrington into a 16 points to 14 lead. As Warrington started this second half with all guns blazing. This will be Tumavare to restart. Kick goes deep to the left. Drummond's there, takes it well. Tries to duck under one challenge. Finally taken to ground by Brown. Now it's on to Webb, makes a good 10 yards from the play of the ball. Holding, acting halfback, sent on to Mike Gregory, tries to come down the centre field. Held in the challenge by Horo and Reagan. Webb decides to put it out to Turner. Turner puts the high ball, and that's going to go out on the full. The Auckland front row having difficulty getting in. Now they pack down. Free feeds, good hit by Hooker. Plus it on to Krieger joining the line. Gregory's out of the scrum quickly. Misses the challenge, but Drummond comes in to effect the tackle. Short ball now. Kaiser takes on the run in burst one tackle. Drummond's in there again with a challenge. And stops Kaiser just short of the halfway. Now Auckland played out to the right. Short pass on to Panapa. Oh, Kevin Hyro takes up the running. He's challenged by Lyon and flung into Church. 10 yards inside the Warrington half of the field. Score: Warrington 16, Auckland 14. Keith Holding waits patiently to feed the scrum and takes the ball out from the back, but Reagan comes across. And Turner is on the side to Mike Gregory. O'Regan in there with a challenge again, trying to rake the ball free, but referee calls held. Webb onto Turner. Now Tamity tries to drive his way through. Held by Iro. Holding puts it on to Mark Roberts. And tries his way up to the halfway line. Now Warrington bring it out across the line onto Humphreys. And he's driven to the ground on the fifth tackle. Turner goes to acting halfback. Comes the ball back to Holding. Decides to come back inside. It's a quick kick, it's high. Krieger's underneath it. And he knocks on again. And just took his eyes momentarily off the ball. He was under no pressure. And Krieger again. Makes a bad mistake, puts his own line under pressure as Holding feeds the scrum. He's picked up at the back by Gregory. Flick back to Holding. Holding throws it out to right to Peters. Peters held by 4 Auckland players in the challenge. Now the crowd decide to get behind Warrington as they bring it out along the line. Tamati decides to go it straight downfield, driving towards the line. Now played out to Holding. Holding tries to go through the gap, but the gap stitched up well though by Brown. As Warrington had an overlap on this left-hand side. Now Webb tries his luck. Webb's running crab-like, easily picked off. Now Mike Gregory from acting halfback to Turner. Long ball onto Mark Roberts. Short pass onto Humphreys. Gets the ball back to Roberts. He's got Drummond unmarked. Now the ball goes to Drummond. He has to come inside but loses his footing.
As the tackle comes in, and Drummond puts a silly challenge in. Headbutts the Auckland player. That was a silly challenge from Drummond. Referee again in quickly to stop any of the Auckland players taking out the retribution on Drummond. It's the Auckland players flat on the floor. What's referee Whitfield going to do about this? And Drummond's been sent off. Can't really argue with it. Tamati goes over. There's a silly challenge by Des Drummond. Couldn't actually see what went on in the challenge, but Des Drummond doesn't seem a player to take out a vendetta like that. So Drummond goes off. Warrington reduced to 12 men. Into the final quarter of this game, Warrington leading 16 points to 14. As Mark Horrow is taken from the field. There's a substitution coming on from the Auckland side. Number 14, Patton will take the field. Donovan plays the ball. Plays it across, short ball. It's a good ball onto Panapa, he loses it, and the challenge comes in from Bacon. Now it's Peters. Brown comes over the top. Peters had a bit of a mess of the play of the ball. It's Brown who comes up with it for Auckland. Lack of concentration from Peters. Giving Auckland the incentive. Now Freeman's coming straight down the middle. Warrington covers stretch. Puts it back inside to Patton. Back to Freeman. He ducks under one challenge. Auckland have the overlap on the far side. Puts it out to Mark Horrow. Still manages to get his pass. Back to Iro. And Iro stopped about 5 yards from the Warrington line. The pressure on now as Patton tries to run it in. Runs straight at Tamati. Now on to Ron O'Regan, works the run around with Cooper. So ball onto Kaiser, but he's plucked out the air by Tony Humphries. This time Cooper decides to go for matching halfback, throws the ball back to Patton. Now Auckland playing along the line. Kevin Iro tries to shrug off one challenge but loses the ball and he rolls into touch. Scrum Warrington must win. One man short. Well, it's a heel against the head. It's Freeman who'll come up with it for Auckland. Reagan onto matching halfback, onto Cooper, back to Lonigan. Now he runs crossfield, looks for the gap, puts it onto Krieger, joining the line. Peters does just enough. And Panapa onto O'Regan. A short ball from Cooper, back to O'Regan. Now onto Brown. He straightens up, looking to get the ball away onto Lonigan. Is Lonigan going to score? He does. Lonigan's in for Auckland. Lonigan's second try of the night. And the try coming from the play of the ball. Reagan spinning it out. It's Shane Cooper though, the halfback, decides to bring play back out to the right. Ball it to Peter Brown. He gets the pass away from two Warrington defenders onto Lonigan. And he scores his second try of the evening. 12 minutes of the game remaining. As Brown tries to extend Auckland's lead. Again up it comes, the kick's high, looks good from here, and it is. Turner comes up for the restart. Again puts the kick deep. Patton leaves it. It's on to Krieger. Now Patton takes up the challenge, tries to drive it in, shoulder down. Held by Gregory. Freeman acting halfback. Puts the ball out. It's Lonigan again, the try scorer. And just to get the ball back. Shane Hyro, but he's put to the floor by Humphries. Auckland still inside their own quarter. And a knock on, and they play the ball.
The short ball onto Peter Brown, he drives in. Sattle just 5 yards inside the Warrington quarter. Hooker goes to acting halfback. Sit on to Freeman, looking around for runners. Sits the rump, looking for the gap, almost saw it. Roberts who made the tackle. And the ball goes out to the left. Oh, ball back inside and a high tackle comes in from Tony Humphries. It was up straight away. Could have been a reflex action. What's referee Whitfield going to do about this as another Auckland player is out flat on the floor? It looks like the prop, Peter Brown. And Robin Whitfield brings Humphries across. So away with a caution. I think it would have been unfair on the lad to take the early bath. So Brown fully resuscitated. He's going to take the kick at the goal. Tries to extend the Auckland lead. It's Warrington a try and a goal behind. Sizes up his kick. Up he comes now, again right-footed, the kick's high, and it's there. Score now, Warrington 16, Auckland 22. Freeman will feed. That ball goes in the second row, and the referee gives it this time. Holding round there quickly, wanting the ball. Time-wasting tactics from Auckland here. Turner puts the kick to touch. Now the crowd get behind Warrington. As Drummond comes up for the restart, decides to go it himself. And there goes the final hooter as Drummond is tackled. The second win for Auckland on this tour. Auckland players jump in the air. And off they go very quickly for the nice warm bath. I'm sure they deserved it on a night like this. The final score here from Wilderspool. Warrington 16, Auckland 22.
So we get a good hard game. As the Saints with a few injuries, with Paul Lockley out with an injury to his back. I believe he has got to go and get specialist treatment on it this week. Mark Healy out, but here we go. Away we go now. Ball touches the Auckland man and goes dead. Well, no sign from... yes, he's finally ruled it's a dropout from between the Auckland sticks. Slip ball there from the Auckland man. Referee Allott looking to his touch judges, but they was taken unaware there. But Auckland, after they shuffle round, to drop out from between the sticks. So the ball coming back to Saints. Mark Bailey stops it with his foot, gathers and drives forward. Auckland defence up rather quickly. Graham Liptrot. On to Stuart Evans. Pushes one off. Still driving strong, Evans. Just brought down short of the Auckland 25. So it's Saints now, bringing it left. Chris Arkwright takes them on, drives forward. Auckland tackling in there. Number 10 Golding, one of the tacklers. But they're not renowned for a soft touch, the Auckland. Well, now with Haggerty trying to drive through. Saints putting the pressure on, early pressure from that mistake by Auckland at the kick-off. Mark Bailey tries to beat one tackle. Clayton Friend in there, the ball slipped up to Arkwright. Rubbish one way, going over to the right. Tries to release the ball, but brought down. A good two-man Auckland tackle. Ron O'Regan, one of them in there. But Saints spread it left. Loop movement there. The ball loose. Tony Burke, can he gather it? Yes, gathers it safely. But it's the changeover. Ruled by referee Allott. So Auckland now with the first touch. To Clayton Friend, bringing it crossfield. Number 3 there, Kevin Iro, subject of some very attentive tackling by the Saints, and Auckland moving it left. Number 10 there, this prop, 21-year-old prop, Golding. But Saints being penalised for an defence at the play of the ball, so the first penalty of the game going Auckland way. It's number 8 stepping up, Peter Brown, to take the kick to touch. He safely finds touch just over 10 yards inside Saints half. So Auckland on the attack. Hooker Nordmeyer restarts, takes it left to Peter Brown. Farber quickly in there, and Tony Burke bundle him down, but it's Nordmeyer again. Taking it left to Ron O'Regan, trying to burst through. Evans has him, brings him down. Number 12, Rapati, Peter Rapati in support for Auckland, but it's Auckland in possession. On to Clayton Friend, takes the dummy. Good work there by Graham Littrop, knocks the ball back, facing his own line, and Saints gather the ball. It's only Graham Littrop's second appearance of the season, as so with Barry Ledger. But here's Tony Burke driving through, feeds on to Les Quirk. Not much room to work, Quirk, but does well, keeps him field there. Solid tackling from number 2, Creaker, and 9, Nordmeyer, but it's Saints spreading it to the right. Chris Arkwright, changing direction. Good ball inside to Farber. Brilliant play from Saints on the halfway line. Good turn from Chris Arkwright. Changing direction, and Saints on the attack. On to Kevin McCormack, up that right wing. Hurrying up there. Brilliant work there from the Saints. Split the Auckland defence wide open there. So he's the crowd getting behind the Saints. Phil Weaver's well up there. On to Haggerty. Chris Arkwright. Overlap here for Saints. Andy Platt. On to Quirk. Going for the corner. Is he in? Yes! Oh, he's in touch, is he? Oh, he's given the try. Yes, he's given the try to Quirk. So after only 4 minutes, Saints go into the lead. That was another rather aggressive game, but good work from the Saints there. Quirk going in for a try, so it's Dave Tanner now entrusted with the goal-kicking duties. Far out, just a yard, I'd say, if that, in from the touchline. And the dives down for Tanner, looks good, goes across the face of the goal. Unlucky there, but Saints with an early 4 points to nil lead. Brilliant work there from Saints. Good, crisp passing, as we're used to seeing from these Saints. So it's Graham Littrop to restart. Tony Burke on a dummy run there, so it's Graham Littrop. Out to Stuart Evans, driving for the line. Takes a 3-man Auckland tackle to bring him down. Roy Haggerty acting half-back. Luke movement with Mark Bailey. Haggerty again onto Arkwright. Unlucky there. Andy Platt steaming through, but Arkwright couldn't release the ball. Solid tackling from New Zealand. Bring him down right in midfield in front of the sticks. On to Paul Farber now. Looking to release, does so. Chris Arkwright on to Mark Bailey. Driving for the line. Brought down about 5 yards short. But Saints putting all the pressure on now. Auckland lying up there, but the ball with Evers. On to Tony Burke. Steaming through Burke. Flicks it back. Loose ball. The idea was right from Burke, but it didn't fall into the hands of a Saints player. I think Auckland have the ball. The 5 yards, 10 yards from their own line now. Saints putting the pressure on him. Got to hold him down. Number 12, Peter Rapati, coming away there from the acting half-back position. Saints have to hold these Auckland lads up in their own 25. A loose ball again. But Auckland regather it. It went backwards there. Not touching a Saints player, I don't think. A referee hasn't given any indication as to any more tackles. But it's Auckland now in possession and swinging it to the right. Change of direction there. Just getting outside of his own 25. Auckland again now. Clayton Friend, little chip kick through. Phil Weaver's well up there. Takes it well. Bounce well for Phil Weavers. Just couldn't evade the clutches of the Auckland man, but it's Roy Haggerty. Steaming away. Haggerty bursting through. Getting over the 25. Trying to get up for a quick play of the ball. Graham Littrop. On to Chris Arkwright, quick hands, on to Andy Platt, drive into him Platt. Good solid forward. Ball forward, acting half-back, over to Mark Bailey, Chris Arkwright, Phil Weaver's linking up, on to Kevin McCormack there. Oh, unlucky, just taken by his ankles with Barry Ledger on his outside. But Saints again, putting relentless pressure on this Auckland outfit. Paul Farmer going for that, yes, up to Andy Platt, and he's over there, to the left of the sticks. Dave Tanner, should be easy for him. Just to the left of the posts, just about 15 yards out. Yes, slots it between the sticks. So Tanner slots his second goal of the season over for Saints, his first of today's match, and Saints take an impressive 10-0 lead. But Auckland still in possession, just pegged in their own half. Clayton Friend. Crossfield kick for touch. Bill Beaver's going to gather it behind his own line. Manages to clear the line, just evades the clutches of Marty Cricker. Let's quirk from acting halfback, going on his own. Taken down by Kevin Iro and the other Tara Patty, the other centre. Tony Burke now, going crossfield, driving forward. One of Saints' most consistent forwards this season, Tony Burke. Well, a penalty there. Auckland snatched it out of his grasp, but referee Alex ruled a scrum down with the Friend to feed. Just 14 minutes of the game gone, and Saints with a 10 points to nil lead. The scrum collapses, so referee Alex have to make them reform again. They have the habit of standing in the way of the tunnel, and then they expect the scrum half to feed it correctly. But Friend, he fed that there. Auckland move up quickly. Andy Platt quickly in there. Onto number 5 coming crossfield, Shane Horrow. Quick work there, number 12, Rapati, Peter Rapati. And it's Nordmeyer, the hooker. Loop movement there with O'Regan. Onto Brown. Super tackling there, Farber. In on him there, on Peter Brown. But it's Auckland moving it left. Onto number 11, well, forward pass there. He's not given that try, has he, surely? Well, he's given a try in the corner there. Obviously a lofted forward pass by Miles. But it's Brown, Peter Brown, prop forward from the Tattoo Club over there in New Zealand, attempting to tag the extra points on for that Horrow try. Brown takes the kick, hits the posts, well unlucky there. So the score still 10 points to 4 in Saints' favour. Super tackling there, that's number 3 trying to come through, Kevin Iro. He's a big lad, this lad, he's only 19. He's got the attention of Wigan. I think they have signed him. This Kevin Iro, obviously looking for good talent. Had some rave reports with Auckland. Moving up, Clayton Friend. Super tackle there, Haggerty bangs him down. One-man tackle. Acting half-back is Golding as Auckland kick up field. Phil Beaver's there again, well positioned. Out steps the Auckland defence. Onto Andy Platt. Quick ball onto Dave Tanner. Coming in field. Still going Tanner. Out to Beavers again. Inside to Quirk. Yes! Brilliant ball. Quirk's heard it in again. What a try. What a try. Wait till you see that on the action replay. Sheer brilliance. Beavers again in the action about 3 or 4 times there. can get through in the smallest of gaps. So Saints extend the lead 14 points to 4 with Dave Tanner trying to tag the points on. Steps up, yes, slots it there. Great work from Saints. 16 points to 4, Saints in a commanding lead. I don't really think the Auckland man touched the ball. He would have been in an offside position if he had done, but referee Alert indicating that he did touch the ball, so Saints gather further yardage. I mustn't grumble about that while he's given us extra yardage. Stuart Evans coming on the burst, first receiver, just penetrates the Auckland half. Graham Liptrot acting half-back. Chris Arkwright, quick ball to Roy Haggerty. It's off one foot, but Ron O'Regan has him, but he slips it out to Chris Arkwright. Saints captain playing at standoff today. Obviously Shane Cooper playing with the Auckland outfit, but he's elected not to play today for his allegiance with both clubs. But he will after Auckland's 6-match game. There's Barry Ledger hurling up the touchline. Well, out to nothing. Ledger goes into the far corner. Brilliant work. Saints hammering them today, putting the nails in the coffin. Stepping up now. Looks good. Yes, and a brilliant kick there. 22 points to 4. Saints in a commanding lead, only 24 minutes gone. Mark Bailey quickly in there and Andy Platt again. A tremendous loose forward and scrum half partnership today. But it's Auckland on to number 2, Marty Krecker. Les Quirk bundles him down, he quickly plays the ball to O'Regan, on to Friend, knocks on. Took his eye off the ball, well, he's picking his weight there, Friend, isn't he? Into Evans, and the cheek of that, he's actually penalised us, Allett. Another ridiculous decision. Friend went for Evans, and Auckland been awarded the penalty. They quickly take it, John Rapati linking up, finally bundled down. Well, that goes against the grain there. Auckland again, spreading it quickly, but Graham Liptrot quickly in there, bundles him down. And Auckland again, on to O'Regan, change of direction, on to number 10, Golding. Slips it out now. Solid tackling from the Saints. On to Friend again, he's a real fiery character. On to Iro, yes, into the corner here. Kevin Iro goes in for a try. Quick play. And it's number 8, Peter Brown, prop forward to see if he can convert this Iro try. Well, Saints already played Auckland once when they toured Australia in 1976. We had a 3-match tour. Looks good from here. Yes, a terrific kick from Brown. So 22 points to 10. The Auckland tourists trail after 32 minutes of this first half. As I was just saying, Saints have played Auckland in 1976. They lost by 20 points to 13, so obviously keen to avenge that defeat. We had a 3-match tour, we lost them all. Queensland, Eastern Suburbs and Auckland. Anyway, Saints to kick off. Taken by Peter Rapati, fed on there to Lonergan. Forced back on his own 25 by Andy Platt and Paul Farber. And Auckland splitting the Saints defence. Phil Weaver's coming up. The ball quickly going through there. On to number 6, Penapper. Good work there from Saints. Come back. Good cover tackle there. Kevin McCormack, I think that was. No, it was David Tanner. But Auckland quickly again. Once they just got 6 points, they're in arrears by 12, and they want to reduce the deficit by half-time. On to number 8, Brown. Looked like a forward pass. Cried for by the popular side here. The referee lets it go. Well, the same incident over here, and he awarded a scrum. But Auckland get a penalty. Super tackle there from Saints. Andy Platt. Characteristic of Platt, but from the acting half-back position, the hooker Nordmeyer tries to bury through to score, but no way through for him. Auckland, Clayton Friend, changing direction, sees the gap, goes under the sticks. So Clayton Friend going over for a try, right under the sticks. To get through more. It was a 12 points deficit, it's going to be a 6 now. No problem for Brown with this goal, right under the sticks. The Saints, after taking a commanding lead, making it a 22 points to 4 lead in the 23rd minute, and we've just got another 10 minutes gone, and Auckland have come back with 12 points. Well, it's going to be 12 points after he kicks this in 10 minutes. Brown now lining up right in front of the sticks. Don't have no problem there. Another controversial try from a decision. An alleged handing the ball out of the tackle, snatching at the ball by referee Allett. So that's a couple of decisions there that's gone against us, and tries have been scored from them. So scrum down now with Clayton Friend to feed. Well, second row. Got away with it. John Rapati in possession. Dumped down unceremoniously by his counterpart, Phil Vivers. Iro acting half-back. Number 8, Brown, tries to kick through, but Saints in possession. Arkwright still going. So Saints now must get a try on the board before half-time. Vivers, Tony Burke from a standing start. Goes deep, still going Burke. Tremendous forward. Just 2 minutes remaining in this first half. It's essential we get a try on the board. Liptrot into Paul Thorber. Brought down 5 yards short. Auckland defence holding out well. It's Arkwright again. Yes! Splits onto Haggerty. Oh, I thought he'd slipped it up to Mark Bailey there, but Haggerty brought down inches short. Well, a penalty to Saints there. Quickly taken. For an offence at the play of the ball. Andy Platt coming through, yes! Oh, brilliant work there from Saints. Andy Platt going in the 38th minute. Tanner now. Shouldn't be any problem for this lad. Already kicked 3 this afternoon. In the absence of Paul Loughlin. Yes, slots it over there. So 28 points to 16. And all on full time. Yes, there it goes. There's the hooter. So that's the killer punch right before half-time. Saints with a 28 points to 16 lead, and what a game here we have at Nosey Road. Mark Bailey trying to wriggle his way through there. Tony Burke now driving forward, feeds onto Roy Haggerty. Good ball onto Kevin McCormack. Bundle down, keeps in field. Kevin Iro bundles him down. Big lad this Iro, as I said, going to be playing for Wigan shortly. Ball now with Roy Haggerty. Right in front of us now. Auckland there with a substitution. Number 15 on, I just don't know who it's for at present. I think it's Lonergan, number 11. The Saints there, coming away with it. Work again, is he going in for his hat-trick? Yes! Oh, brought down short. And it's the changeover, well unlucky there, Les Quirk. Really going in for his second hat-trick in successive games. Saints now putting the pressure on them, pegging them down in their own 25. 4 minutes of the second half gone. Number 15, substitute Steve Kaiser, coming on I think for Dean Lonergan at half-time. Auckland now spreading it. Good ball there taken from Panapa. Referee Alec there in his wisdom. I thought he was going to bring somebody out there for a penalty, but it must have been a knock-on, so it's going to be a scrum down now with Mark Bailey to feed. Penalised Mark Bailey for feeding at the scrum, so that levels the penalties up now. It's Brown stepping up. Kicking for touch, gains 10 yards. Nordmeyer to restart. The hooker onto number 10, Goulding. Nordmeyer again, steps up with the acting half-back position, taking it right, onto Brown. Onto number 13, O'Regan, feeding onto Kaiser. Jumping up in the air, and Farber and Arkwright grip him and carry him back into his own half. Onto Friend, tries a little loop ball, taken by Barry Ledger. Look at the Auckland defence there, quickly up there. But Ledger just taken by the scruff of the neck, but Saints in possession. Stuart Evans, driving forward Evans. Ball taken off him, in the tackle, and Auckland in possession. Number 5, Shane Horrow. Nordmeyer attacked in half-back for Auckland, trailing 28 points to 16. No further score in the second half. Super Saints tackling, holding out, pegging the tourists back in their own 25. Little chip kick through there from O'Regan. Gathered by Quirk, I think it is. Kevin McCormack, captain half-back onto Roy Haggerty. Bailey, acting half-back for Saints. Auckland lying up. Loop movement with Liptrot and Bailey onto Arkwright. Looking for support. Yes, gathered by Liptrot onto Bailey again. Yes, must be a try. Oh, brilliant work there. Super work from Mark Bailey. Going over, just to the right of the sticks. Mark Bailey with his third try of the season. Dave Tanner lining up, shouldn't have any problem with this. Slots it right between the sticks. $34 points to 16. Graham Liptrot to restart. Are we having that plan move again? Farber, Platt and Arkwright. Oh, super play there. Evans coming through on the burst. Dumming the Auckland defence, quickly spread out. Mark Bailey having a good game today, Bailey. Phil Weaver's up there linking up, but it's Graham Liptrot that steps up at the dummy half, takes it left. This Arkwright, short ball onto Farber, feeds again, inside to Platt, onto Tony Burke, steaming forward Burke. Well worthy of a try today, Tony Burke. Still going, finally allowed to play the ball. Well, not finally allowed to play, and a penalty, resulting penalty to Saints. And and rightly so, being harassed at the play of the ball. It's going to be a quick tap penalty taken, surely. Phil Vivers giving Saints a little bit of breathing space. Graham Liptrot going to restart. Saints regather, regroup. Got to put pressure on this outfit, on this Auckland outfit. Stuart Evans steaming in. 3-4-man tackle from Auckland. Get these forwards to take the brunt and then sling it out. Haggerty going from a half back. Thinks it inside to Evans. Oh. Well, Saints being accused there of pulling back one of the Auckland players, obstructing him in his efforts to get hold of Roy Haggerty, I think. So the penalty going Auckland way when a try seemed on the card for Stuart Evans. So Auckland take the second part of the penalty. Fine touch just outside their own 25. Nordmeyer to restart, and Auckland spreading it quickly left. Iro coming upfield, tremendously strong fella. Inside to number 1, John Rapati. Is he going to make it? No, blocked down shot. Super tackle there. Roy Haggerty, I think that was. No, Dave Tanner, I beg your pardon. Auckland scoop it up. Friend onto Iro again. Yeah, super play from Saints. Forcing them back though when all seemed lost. Tanner came back and stopped John Rapati from going over. Here's the popular side now, just erupting, getting behind the Saints. 34 points to 16 in the lead, and 13 minutes of the second half gone. Number 10, Golding. Brought down just short, so just over 10 yards short of the Saints line. Friend onto O'Regan. Inside to Brown. Loose pass anywhere. Arkwright kicks through, gathers the ball. Good play from Arkwright, quick thinking, so Saints in possession, as they should be. Onto Tony Burke, striding forward, going cross field. Tries to fend the man off, still in possession, and still stood up. Takes Brown, Nordmeyer, and another two it is to bring him down. Roy Haggerty now, going cross field, breaks the defence. Haggerty now. Oh, ball going inside, but on his legs. Yes, it's all on. It's Quirk. He's going to go in for his hat-trick. Behind the sticks. Brilliant work there for Saints. Oh, Quirk completes his hat-trick. 13 minutes into the second half. And Quirk goes over for his third try of the match. Brilliant play there from Roy Haggerty. Bamboozled the Auckland defence. Heard through. Quirk come on the inside. The ball hit his legs. It was right. It did hit his legs. Most of these referees would have given a knock on, but referee Allett allowed play on. Quirk gathered the ball safely and outpaced the Auckland cover. Takes Brown, Nordmeyer, and another two it is to bring him down. Roy Haggerty now going crossfield, breaks the defence. Haggerty now. Oh, ball going inside, but on his legs. Yes, it's all on. It's Quirk. He's got to go in for his hat-trick. Behind the sticks. Brilliant work there for Saints. Well, this will give Wigan something to think about now. They'll Wigan obviously the team like that everybody's watching, and if Saints can put 40 points on them, I mean Saints are brilliant when they're on song. They're brilliant. Just had a couple of drab games, but we've won. Tanner slots it over. 6th goal of the game. As I was just saying, Saints, they're really brilliant. They put it together straight from the beginning, straight from the kick-off today. Good teamwork, into passing, and it's paid off with some brilliant tries. For Auckland, quick play the ball. Super tackle there, Andy Platt, and Dave Tanner in there. Friend. Onto O'Regan, knock on by number 4, Tara Patty. Right in front of us here. Number 5, Shane Horrow, holds his hands behind his head in disbelief. But it's another scrum down, just inside Auckland half. Mark Bailey to feed. Good crowd here. Get behind the Saints. Luke movement with Chris Arkwright. Good dummy movement. Inside to Phil Vivers. Must be a try under the sticks. Yes! Phil Vivers going over for his 3rd try of the season. Brilliant work there from the base. base of the scrum. A dummy movement between Mark Bailey and Chris Arkwright. Arkwright takes the ball, beats the Auckland defence. Beavers coming up from deep, from the full-back position, and scooted over right under the sticks. It'll be 46 points to 16 when he's kicked this. Fancy a 30-point cushion, eh? And who'd have thought? Brilliant team performance from Saints. Arkwright, the Saints team captain, leads by example. Good movement there from the base of the scrum. Planned move, and we've seen plenty of planned moves today from the Saints outfit. Dave Tanner stepping up there. No problem for Tanner, slots it over. His 7th of the afternoon. And his 8th of the season, and 46 points to 16. Saints leading, and 18 minutes of the game remaining. Graham Liptrot, quick hand from Saints. Oh, Graham Liptrot there. I thought he'd got shut to the ball, but he has to take the tackle. Ball in half-back. Arkwright looking for the gap. Lovely ball to Platt. On to Dennis Litherland. Straight in the action. Down this touchline. Going well, Litherland does well. Keeps in field. Penetrates the Auckland 25. Quick play the ball to Ledger. Arkwright. Saints with the tails up now. Liptrot onto Haggerty in space. Bobs off one onto the other. Reverse pass to Stuart Evans. Oh, brilliant work from Saints. Stuart Evans goes over for his first try with the club. Team performance today. Oh, Neil Holding as well. How can I forget Neil Holding? Now, as you know, Neil Holding's benefit season is starting shortly, and he's got various dues coming up. It starts off with the ladies' star bingo night in the cabaret room on the 8th of December, and the testimonial launch night, the artists at Tube Station on the 13th of December, and then Christmas Eve we've got Memory Lane, a good act plus a disco, all for Neil Holding in his 10th season with Saints, and as you'll agree, a worthwhile beneficiary. He's right, he just couldn't release the ball, but Liptrot brings it blindside. Tony Burke still going. Graham Liptrot takes the dummy half position, goes blindside again, inside to Dennis Litherland. Saints making yardage with every tackle, but it's the last tackle now. And Arkwright being penalised for offside to play the ball, when, as if Kevin Allison had just looked to his right, all the Auckland team were moving up. But they get another penalty. They find touch 10 yards, 5 yards, I beg your pardon, short of Saints line. Clayton Friend, Panaper, high roll, forward pass onto John Rapati. Inside to Iro, tries to dive forward, well, double movement, surely. Well, he's awarded the try. I suppose he's got to give him some, make the score look a bit more respectable. Conversion there, a quickly taken effort from number 13 O'Regan that time, I think. No, it was Brown. I thought it was 13, it was Brown, but no goal. So it's 52 points to 20 in Saints' favour. Piece of history going down for Saints now. Tremendous team performance from the Saints. 9 tries today and 8 goals. Saints kicking off. Only about 4 minutes of the game remaining. And Auckland in possession. Still pegged down in their own 25. Saints defence held out firm today. Auckland with 4 tries on the board, but 2 of them rather dubious. Are in dubious circumstances, but Friend kicks through there, hacks it on. Still dribbling on, it's Horrow. He's going crossfield, are they going to gather? Yes, he's over for a try. Well, they're not very good tries, them, are they? They all count like, but it's right over there in the far right-hand corner. In lead and a tremendous team performance, what both sides have contributed to, but Saints back in the swing. Really put it together this afternoon. Well, there you are, you can't weigh them up, can you? Brown from the touchline converts that Horrow try, so 52 points to 26. Saints there, a tremendous win here today. The first defeats for Auckland, they've only got a 6-match tour. They play Hull in midweek, then Wigan next Sunday, and then they've got the Chairman's 13 at Leeds a week on Tuesday. So Saints kick off, Auckland gather, bring it crossfield onto Iro, onto number 4, Rapati, he loses the ball. Saints come up with it, but it's gives the knock on. So obviously Saints twice the team that Auckland are by the scoring. Friend feeds the scrum, comes away with the ball. Acting half-back is Friend, takes it right. John Rapati coming in, onto number 4, Rapati. But super solid Saints, tackling, bundling down. Terrific performance from the Saints today. No questions about the Saints, they certainly can put it together. After a couple of, as I said before, a couple of shabby performances, but we got the 2 points, and this is the tour match, but we've got it together here. Iro going in there with the knee, rather high knee on Dennis Litherland. Brown, O'Regan, Brown again. Jonathan Nealon passes it out to Friend, onto Panaper. Number 1, John Rapati, flicks it up, loose ball. Tony Burke gathers it. Probably a last chance now for Saints. Pegged in their own half, but looking forward for further points. Evans, onto Dave Tanner. Super pace. Ooh, inside there. There's a final hooter. Tanner, blistering pace there. Looks as though he's going to feed onto Quirk. There's the final hooter. Saints running out. 52 points to 26 winners. A great performance. 9 tries from Saints.